I'm Johnny Phantom. I talk about all things fandom. So let's get into today's video. We're going to talk about Luffy versus Deadpool. My two favorite characters in fandom versus. I grew up reading Deadpool comic books long before the movies came out, long before he became a popular character. I read the original Deadpool series when it first came out, and Cable Deadpool. That was a great series. Then you have Luffy. I was watching One Piece back when it was on 4Kids. Yeah, 4Kids. The horrible double A turned guns into water pistols and Sanji's cigarette into lollipop. So I've been a big fan of both characters for a long time, and they are both one of the greatest characters in fandom history. So hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into today's video. If Luffy and Deadpool were to fight, who would win? Now, I mentioned this in another video before, where Luffy versus Goku. I think it'd be a very similar situation, where Luffy and Deadpool have no reason to have any squabble between each other. They have no reason to hate each other. So I think they would get along. Whereas I mentioned in the Luffy versus Goku video, they would become best friends and they would just enjoy it because both of them just would want to fight for fun and almost make just a game out of it. I also mentioned how Luffy could out-eat Goku in an eating contest, but that's just my thought. Anyway, Luffy versus Deadpool. Luffy just loves to fight. He loves just having a great time, and he would do the same thing with Deadpool, and he would turn to Gear 5th. He would just do crazy wacky rubber hose cartoon fighting stuff. Deadpool would crack a bunch of jokes, make Luffy laugh, and I could definitely see Luffy, being a crap of Deadpool, breaking his jaw or cutting him somehow, and Deadpool just regenerating. Like Luffy could somehow chop off his arm, Deadpool regenerates, and Luffy would just be like, wow, that is so cool, and he would just enjoy it. He would enjoy every moment of this fight. Deadpool wouldn't know what to do. Especially if Luffy goes into Gear 5th, Deadpool will just be like trying to mimic him. I can see Deadpool trying to, do the Nika dance, and it'll be a good time. So in actuality, the only way to defeat Deadpool would be to completely obliterate his body so he cannot regenerate. We see this in the comic books where Deadpool would try to piss off the Hulk in order to destroy his body because Deadpool wanted to be unalived. Luffy, on the other hand, can be defeated, but who is stronger? Deadpool has the healing factor. Luffy has a devil fruit. Luffy has special abilities that basically allow him to do whatever he wants. Whatever his imagination carries away with him, he could create it. He created a baseball bat in the last chapter out of nowhere, and then a paint can, and painted it black. He could do whatever he wants. If he was fighting Goku, he could easily beg, Goku does Kamehameha. Luffy goes, oh, that looks cool, and somehow create Kamehameha himself. Whatever his imagination is, his power will do. is that simple. Whatever Luffy's imagination can think of, that's what his power can do. Honestly, I don't think Deadpool stands a chance. Deadpool has the healing factor. He has the swords. He has awesome skills. He has a smart-ass mouth. Luffy has a smart-ass mouth. He's got fighting skills. He's almost his entire life. He has a special ability that allows him to do whatever he wants. He is literally a god. If Deadpool figures out Luffy's weakness with the whole water thing, Deadpool would take that to his advantage. However, like I said, I don't think they would actually have any quarrel with each other. They would have a fun fight and just enjoy it. If this was an actual fight, hands down, Luffy defeats Deadpool. Not totally obliterates him, like I said, would only be where you could defeat him, but to the point where Deadpool is like, I can't, I give up, I'm done. Because it does take some time for his body to regenerate. Luffy could chop him up like he had the ball bone on me, but not actually having it, and just kind of separate his body parts, so Deadpool's like kind of stuck in pieces. But yeah, not to go crazy detail about the fight, how it would actually go. Luffy likes to kind of judge his opponent, so he would first not go into any gears, just use his rubber ability. And of course, he's rubber, so the sword could cut him. But also, Luffy will use Haki and block the sword. Deadpool will be like, wait, what? Luffy's going to start in... I don't even think Luffy would make it to Gear 5th, to be honest. He may do it just to be fun, but he wouldn't need to go to Gear 5th to defeat Deadpool. He could defeat Deadpool in like Gear 2nd, maybe even Gear 3rd. Just a big Kong pistol, pound him to the ground. Eventually Deadpool's gonna give up. He's not gonna be able to win. Deadpool's not gonna be able to keep the stamina against Luffy. No way. Let me know your thoughts on who you think would win, Deadpool or Luffy. I mean, I just don't think it's possible. Luffy will defeat Deadpool without even going past Gear 2nd or Gear 3rd. There's no point in him going to Gear 5th. He may do it just to show off his awesome ability, but Deadpool just has the healing factor, and even though he has the healing factor, he does have a stamina level, and once he hits that point, he's not going to be able to continue. Luffy has a stamina level too. I think Luffy's stamina level is a little bit higher, unless he goes to the Gear 5th, where it kind of drains his stamina pretty quickly. Deadpool has the swords. Luffy has Haki. He can just block the sword attacks. He can just turn himself giant and step on him. Deadpool stands no chance against Luffy. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that join button, because you get content like this just for you. All these videos just for you. Special videos that no one else is going to see unless you hit that join button right now. Plus you get early access to future videos before they are released. It means so much to me for your support. I appreciate it. Check out my merch store down below. I got a ton of great designs. More designs coming. Thank you so much. See you next time. Before you go, check out these videos right here. Ow. And yeah. Luffy versus Deadpool. I may do an update on Luffy versus Goku one day. Yeah. Let me know who you want. Comment down below who you want me to pit against each other. You know, I had Luffy versus Darth Vader, Luffy versus Goku, now Luffy versus Deadpool. Who's next?